Yo, we back out here, I said. I don't know why I'm so hyped up. I don't know why I'm excited for some reason. I have no idea, bro. I'm just feeling good, bro. I'm in a great mood right now, and yeah. now I'm getting pissed because I don't know what to say. Anyway, we're reacting to something I've been wanting to watch a lot. Cause that Wally West type shit, with all these people talking about this guy can solo everybody, I need an answer to that shit. So we watching. Does
Now,
Wally
after
West
seeing the
actually solo your verse? I heard that I got it like that, bro. I heard he got it like that. That he really strong with some shit. Like, I don't know. We finna learn about it right now. You know what I'm saying? We finna learn about it right now. Alright. Let's jump into it. Does Wally West actually solo your verse? I need to know. I need an answer right now. I know that he's super fast and he's faster than the Flash Barry Allen, but that's all I know. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? I need. The fuck is that? I just heard it. What the fuck? Oh, was it my phone? Oh yeah, it was my phone. Whatever. Let's get
amount
this
of
shit started.
memes related to Wally West and him soloing my favorite verse, I wanted to see how far bro would actually get within the pieces of fiction I've gone over throughout my time of power scaling. Which pretty much means we will be power scaling Wally West and putting him up against verses like Marvel, Dragon Ball, Ben 10, and etc. So be sure to stay until the end of the video.
I don't know if that's true, but I heard Benton is really, really strong. But I'm like, is he that strong though? Take away that Omnitrix and the nigga not doing shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Know if Wally West truly solos. Because I'm not gonna lie, this trend of Wally West soloing everybody's favorite verse has gotten out of hand, with people.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of TikToks of this. Like, y'all need to chill. Is he that good, bro? I don't think so. I saw that he beat Superman in a race. I saw that shit. But y'all need to chill. Stills like, come on,
actually
man.
believing he is just simply the strongest character within fiction, which no. Wally West is obviously not the strongest person within fiction. I don't even think he's the strongest being within his own universe. However, he is still one of the most powerful.
Do you not know Superman? How would he be Superman? I just throw that out there. Superman. The nigga can't be Superman. Let's go there. And there's a bunch of other guys in animes and comics that can beat Superman. I'm just saying.
Superheroes to ever step foot in the DC universe. Now, before Wally West was notorious as one of the strongest and fastest beings within the multiverse, he was initially just a man who happened to get struck by lightning. This, combined with some chemicals, allowed him to gain the ability
what the fuck is that? But wasn't Barry the one that was hit by lightning with the chemicals and shit? Okay,
super speed, and it wouldn't be long until he'd be Barry's sidekick, known as Kid Flash. But of course, with the events of post-crisis and Barry Allen sacrificing himself, Wally takes the mantle of the Flash for a few years before these two Flashes just kind of end up coexisting because, you know, comic book retcons and whatnot. Anywho, even in Wally's early days,
there's a lot of comic books be going like ding 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 with like mad branches with different shit happening, like multiverse type shit, that because of that one decision like what the fuck.
Kid Flash, he was casually moving at half the speed of light and can move so fast that he can leave photons standing still. And he has shown the ability to intercept lasers and obviously increase his level of speed to pretty much whatever he needs it to be. And for those who want to hear me say it, yes, Wally West can move far beyond the speed of light. We see Wally not only be fast enough to keep up and outpace.
I hope so. His power is super speed. Do you know how many people in the fiction universe can go light speed and above? And their powers are not even super speed. I hope he can go above that.
Superman, but when arguing with Barry and running across the planet, Superman states that he's not able to stop them. This leads into Green Lantern literally conjuring
both the Flashes, both Barry and Wally, are faster than Superman's.
A construct with all of his will, which just fails. And it gets so bad that they quite literally play havoc with the fabric of the multiverse. And remember, this is only from a little argument between these two, which led into them racing. Wally and Barry then go on to stop Zoom, a villain of Wally's who took every single force except the Speed Force, which gave him the strength to quite literally solo the Justice League. This leads into Barry and Wally chasing him down, and after Barry gives Wally a run Barry run speech, he gains the confidence to keep going and even catch up to Zoom, leading into him quite literally one-shotting a multiversal level threat while nerfed after getting a confidence boost. And again, him and Barry accidentally just broken.
What the fuck? When did he get nerfed?
The hyper time, meaning they should be bare minimum immeasurable in speed. And past this point, Wally just kind of leaves Barry in the dust. And
damn, what the fuck is happening to him? He turned into lightning?
It's just kind of a general consensus that Wally is faster than Barry. And I mean, Barry says it multiple times. Barry is just always one step behind Wally. Wally has taken on both Zoom and Thawne at once. And mind you, this isn't even
Barry's
Wally at
his ass, bro. He's the original, but he's ass. He's ass cheeks, bro. What the fuck? I guess the student always surpasses the master. But stills, bro, you can't. What the fuck? You shit, bro. How the fuck you let that nigga beat you?
You see, when Wally is at his strongest, he's mainly accessing energy from the Speed Force, a dimension that exists outside of DC's cosmology and should be considered bigger than things like the base universe, which bare minimum should at least contain dozens to even up to an infinite number of dimensions. Now, of course, this all depends on what you think for DC's cosmology. Wally could range from as weak as Battle of Gods Goku to beyond Alien X's comprehension. It just kind of depends how you argue it. However, I definitely think DC's cosmology does not just cap at like 4 or 6D. It should be a lot higher within the dimensional tiering system, as there's just a bunch of ways to prove that the base universe of DC has an infinite amount of dimensions. And of course, if you want to be fat and sweaty about it, you can say DC is layers upon layers into Outerversal. While I definitely think that scaling is not definitive, I don't think Wally just caps at 4D at best either. Now, I didn't get specific with his speed, but for reference, Wally is somebody who's without a doubt the fastest man alive within his own universe. He's faster than Barry, Superman, and pretty much any relevant DC character. In fact, he's so fast.
So he's the fastest. He's the fastest speedster, and the fastest. Well, he's basically the fastest in the whole shit.
Than the Speed Force itself, which is an incredibly stupidly overpowered statement because we just went over how busted the Speed Force.
How can you be faster than the thing that gives you power? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Actually is. And I mean, Wally, while
isn't
exhausted,
the Speed Force speed itself? Like, I'm so confused now.
Ran back in time, he's ran through hyper time accidentally, and has even outran the concept of death itself. And after outrunning death, he even ran to the end of time and even witnessed the birth of a new universe. He should be beyond layers into immeasurable based off of these feats, meaning your goats like Sonic and even Goku wouldn't be able to.
How would Sonic beat him? Apart from Archie Sonic, which is
catch bro due to them only having baseline immeasurable feats. But of course, Wally's strongest form is not when he's harnessing the Speed Force's power, it's when he's in the Mobius chair and accessing the power of Dr. Manhattan. When possessing the power of Manhattan, this allows him to reshape reality itself along with possessing infinite knowledge and gaining awareness to all of time itself. With this power, Wally believes he can mend all of reality within the DC universe, or pretty much the entire
Somebody get him off that damn chair. What the fuck? Nigga, you're not supposed to be playing with that.
DC multiverse. Meaning, if you didn't think Wally was potentially boundless beforehand, this version of Wally is definitely boundless casually. The Batman Who Laughs did yee him out of the chair, but that was when he was only off guard, and under normal conditions.
Nah, he still got him off the chair. You gotta give him props for that. He still got him off the chair. Catching the fastest man alive off guard is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He's supposed to be the fastest man alive, meaning that he should be able to react to that shit. How did the fastest man alive get caught off guard like that? Nah, that's the speed ain't making speed. The math ain't making math. You know what I'm saying?
This version of Wally is one of DC's strongest individuals. And in all honesty, he still is one of the most powerful characters within fiction.
That's kind of nice.
When comparing him to other verses I talk about like Goku or Alien X, it's pretty clear that this guy is far beyond their capabilities by like an infinite dimensional margin. Alien X is maybe baseline Outerversal with the statement taken out of context, while you have to literally play mental gymnastics to suggest Goku even reaches this tier. Meanwhile, even Wally on a regular basis when channeling the Speed Force's power should be far faster and more powerful than these guys. The Speed Force is a concept in itself that just transcends anything in Ben 10 and Dragon Ball's cosmology combined, along with the majority of other verses that we've mentioned, like within Marvel and Bleach. Wally West by himself might already beat Superman.
Is that a Pokeball? What the fuck?
Characters within universe think he is stronger than Superman, but if we grant him the Mobius chair, he would be entering a completely new realm of power and being capable of rewriting all of these realities in any way he desires. However, what's funny about this is Wally doesn't really do much with these powers when he's in the Mobius chair. He gets glazed for sure, but then just gets thrown off the chair by Batman Who Laughs.
I'm saying, like, you're supposed to be like all-knowing. To begin with, you're the fastest man alive. How the fuck did you get caught off guard? You fast. What the fuck?
Who just steals this power. So it does make it kind of hard to say Wally is top 1 in DC.
I don't think he is. He got off
debut. He just gets yeeted out of the chair. But of course, since he has Manhattan's powers, he can just casually wipe the DC universe off the map.
Is this man pee out here? What the fuck? Why is this shit out?
As Dr. Manhattan can already do that. So unfortunately,
why is this shit just out there, bro?
Solo, as he would probably get off guarded and thrown out of the chair pretty easily by characters relative to himself. And if he were to just run a gauntlet on the entire universe, I'm sure some character would be able to get the jump on him and throw him out of the chair, thus preventing him from soloing the verse. So to answer the question, no, Wally does not solo. He doesn't even beat up Sour Grapes. However, he does beat up Goku and Alien X with the blink of an eye.
I ain't making no comment on that. I'm just not making no comment.
Oh yeah, and he also solo Sonic. The haters wanna hurt me and I'm living up the pain! Stay still, eyes closed, let the world just if I was...
What the fuck was that? What the hell was that at the end? Like, what the hell? Oh, yeah, no. That shit was weird as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Shit was kind of weird. But, yeah. So, that was that guy, Wally West. He's powerful for sure. He's powerful. I don't think he can beat Rimuru. I don't think he can beat Sung Jinwoo. I don't think he can beat... What's that guy's name? I forgot his name, bro. Shinra Banshoman Shira. Like... Shinra Banshoman or something like that. Like, there's a few characters that I do not see him beating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I think there's a few characters he do not beat. That's all I'm saying. Cause like, even if he like that Mobius chair shit, like, come on, man, how the fuck did you get thrown out of there? Like, you got super speed, you supposed to be all knowing, all powerful, and the nigga managed to get you off the chair. Like, you supposed to have seen that shit coming though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all glazing the shit out of this nigga, bro. I'm just saying, bro.